And welcome back to NXT. We understand Brooks Jensen is waiting on Shawn Spears. He says, Shawn, where you been, man? We could have used your help. Are you even listening to me right now? And Shawn, he says, Jensen, it's cool. I was just on the phone with some old friends of mine. Listen, you and Vance have things well under control with the D'Angelo family. I've got some big things of my own cooking right now. We'll talk later, but it'll all be fine. And Shawn Spears walking away, leaving Jensen still with his thoughts, looking a bit dejected, honestly. But we're jumping right into our opening match. Carmello Hayes offering the handshake. Oh, but a cheap shot. Sucker punches Keith Lee instead. This is the rematch from last week. Carmello Hayes. Oh, and Keith Lee just rushes in and tackles him down. Sends him into the ropes. Big pop-up powerbomb already taking Carmello Hayes down. Carmello Hayes, things not looking good for him, and things have not looked good for Carmello Hayes for weeks on end now. He has been in a bit of a slump, a losing streak, if you will. He is, he lost Money in the Bank. Before Money in the Bank, he lost to Aleister Black. After Money in the Bank, he's lost every single match that he's been in. And that's why we have this rematch here tonight, because he lost last week and demanded another shot at Keith Lee. And so far, he's not even been able to get out of the blocks. Aside from that cheap shot, he's had zero offense. And Keith Lee has dominated. But yeah, he's lost, and it's not just on one brand. He's lost on SmackDown, on Raw, on NXT, at pay-per-views. And he's insisting on these matches. That's the thing. He's wearing himself thin, trying to prove himself. You know, he had an amazing run when he was on the NXT roster full time. And when he got up to SmackDown, a lot of promise, some wins here and there. But here lately, it's been loss after loss after loss. And he is determined himself to wrestle on every single brand as Keith Lee nails that discus forearm shot after bouncing off the ropes. He's insisted on wrestling every single night, basically. He's wrestled on Raw, SmackDown, NXT. He's not getting much of a break. He's putting himself through this, and I think he needs to take a little time off and just kind of regroup and think about things and maybe tackle this a different way. Because what he's doing right now, not working, is that big pounce just sent him flying across the ringside area here. Keith Lee rolls Mello back in. Oh, and another seated powerbomb. And this is going to be all over. Finisher from Keith Lee puts down Carmello Hayes 2 weeks in a row. And I understand, I think Trick Williams has come out onto the rampway. And he sees Mello. He says, I still see you're losing every match you're in. He says, man, there would be no Trick without Mello, so put respect on my name. Trick says he's surpassed him in every way. And Carmello says, is that right? Who's on the main roster and who's still on NXT? Go on, prove you can do better than me then. Trick says, you know what? I think I will. Okay, we've got Keith Lee still in the ring, and here comes the NXT champion, Trick Williams, on his way to the ring. Now, these two have a little bit of a history here. They were tag team partners in qualifying matches for Money in the Bank. And there was a little bit of a dissension between the two of them. And now Trick Williams is getting in the face of Keith Lee and holding that championship up. That seems like a challenge to me. And we're going to have to see where that particular story goes if those two are going to face off. We'll try to get word on whether that's actually going to happen. But right now, we do have a championship match. Raw superstar Dakota Kai back in NXT for a shot at the Women's North American Championship, currently held by Fallon Henley. Dakota Kai making her way to the ring, and surprisingly without any members of Damage Control by her side, because I would be pretty sure that Fallon Henley is not going to come alone, but we'll find out shortly. And sure enough, there are Jacy Jayne and Jasmine Nix. The rest of Fatal Influence. Fallon Henley has been a fantastic champion. She has been a defending champion, but she's always had Fatal Influence at her side to help her hang on to that championship. As we get introductions, Dakota Kai, challenger, champion, Fallon Henley, championship match next on NXT. Fallon Henley hands over the championship to the referee as this match is about to get underway. Both of these women were in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Like many of the competitors across both ladder matches, tension was there between various superstars. Tempers rose, altercations happened. These two had a moment in the middle of that match that didn't sit well with Dakota Kai, so she immediately challenged for this championship, but wanted to do it on her own, apparently. Instead of bringing members of the Damage Control out here, she is all alone. And we'll see if she can upset Fallon Henley and claim that championship. Speaking of championships, we do have word about Trick Williams' NXT championship and that apparent challenge to Keith Lee. That challenge has been accepted. And so Trick Williams and Keith Lee will go one-on-one for the NXT championship at Great American Bash. What a blockbuster announcement that is. Great American Bash is stacking up to be quite the show. We'll have more announcements about that throughout the broadcast. We do know the tag team championships will be on the line. We'll have a tag team qualifier in the main event here tonight. And that team, the team that wins that match, will face Fraxium for the NXT Tag Team Championships at Great American Bash. But that is then, this is now, and we have a championship match right before us as Dakota Kai rushes in with a big boot in the corner, but Fallon is up immediately with a jumping forearm strike. As these two ladies have had a pretty even match thus far, going back and forth. Oh, Dakota Kai runs into the referee. Gotta be careful there. That could have been construed as an attack, a disqualification. Cannot win the championship on a disqualification. We see a look at Jacy Jayne and Jasmine Nix there on the outside. Yet to get fully involved. Well, Jasmine Nix just grabbed a kendo stick, so we'll see if that continues to be the case. Now Fallon Henley has grabbed a steel chair. Oh my God. The referee had her back turned, and Fallon Henley just threw a chair at Dakota Kai's face. Distractions of Fatal Influence paying off in dividends here. Fallon goes for a cover, but Dakota out immediately. Now attacking. Oh, there's that scorpion kick. That's vintage Dakota Kai right there. Oh, but Fallon catches that kick and hammers down onto Dakota Kai. Fallon Henley will do whatever it takes to keep that championship around her waist and within Fatal Influence. And I still think Dakota Kai probably should have brought some Damage Control allies down to ringside with her. I know that Io Sky, you know, she's busy with the women's tag team championship, and Kairi Sane is, you know, had herself busy with the women's intercontinental championship. So everyone's doing their thing, and maybe Dakota Kai just wanted to do her thing as well and show that she was, you know, capable of a singles championship gold also. But still, going into battle when you're outnumbered with a group that constantly cheats to hang on to a championship. I mean, Damage Control knows a little bit about that too. So I don't know, an interesting choice, but you know, kudos to Dakota Kai for trying to do it on her own. Right now, Fallon Henley in control, jumping net breaker, but both women have put everything into this match and are both exhausted. We're witnessing the effects of a battle as both these women are starting to slow down a little bit. Oh, but Fallon Henley with a Des Press unleashing on Dakota Kai. Hits her with another flying forearm. And Fallon Henley in complete control at the moment. Dakota Kai needs to get back into this if she stands a chance at capturing that championship. Not looking good for Dakota Kai right now, but that could change in a heartbeat. Oh, but there is that shining wizard by Fallon Henley. Goes for the cover. Referee's back is turned, fixing that turnbuckle, distracted. This could be the saving grace for Dakota Kai. That might have been it. Distractions by Fatal Influence taking that turnbuckle pad worked against them this time, and quite possibly saved this match for Dakota Kai. Kai sent into the corner, monkey flip out of the corner by Fallon Henley. Oh, but a rebound kick by Dakota. She's trying to fight back, but Fallon Henley is just staying on top of her every second, not giving her room to breathe. Dakota's going to have to find an opening and take advantage of it to get back in this match. And right now, that would have been a great opportunity had she been able to get out of the way. Fallon goes for a cover. Oh, 2.5, 2 3/4. Dakota Kai able to roll her shoulder up at the last millisecond. Oh, what a kick by Fallon Henley. But Fallon Henley is gassed. She's worn herself out. Maybe spent her last bit of energy. She climbs to the second rope. Nails that double axe handle. And is setting Dakota Kai up. Oh, going for this shining wizard again. This time the referee's not distracted, but Fallon Henley is worn out, struggling to get an arm across. Oh, but Dakota Kai's foot was under the rope. Another stroke of luck for Dakota Kai, or just ring awareness, knowing where she was and saving it for herself. Fallon with a cover. And Dakota Kai out once again. That little bit of time pulling her to the center of the ring gave Dakota just enough energy to kick out. just before the 3. Now, Fallon Henley trying to pick it up a notch. Russian leg sweep takes Dakota Kai down. Can Dakota Kai pull off an upset here? Oh, Dakota Kai ducks the clothesline but does not follow up. Oh, but a roll up here. Dakota Kai with the cover. Fallon Henley out at 2.5. Dakota Kai almost stole it right there. Now, oh, counter by Dakota Kai. She's got an opportunity here. Waiting on Fallon Henley to get up. Oh, but Fallon reverses and takes Dakota down. Every chance Dakota's had to get back into this, Fallon has thwarted it. And now attacking that leg. We know that Dakota Kai has had leg issues, knee issues in the past. Pulling out all the stops is Fallon Henley to hang on to that championship, that Women's North American Championship. Dakota in the corner, Fallon stalking her prey. Now choking her out. As JC Jane and Jasmine Nix are arguing with the announcers here. Yes, Fallon is currently winning, but Dakota Kai has come back. Oh, but Fallon counters whatever Dakota was going for. I think she was trying to set up a victory. Fallon Henley rushes in, and I don't know, she's taking her time now. Trying to decide what she's going to do. Just the fatigue starting to show. Oh, wait a minute. Dakota Kai forces Fallon Henley out of the corner, but a counter by Henley. And a counter by Dakota Kai with a knee to the face. Oh, and a submission hold by Dakota Kai, locked in. Terrible camera angle, but there we go. Oh my God, Fallon Henley is just tapped out. Dakota Kai just submitted Fallon Henley. She took 2 Shining Wizards and locked in the submission hold and forced the champion to tap out. Dakota Kai is your new Women's North American Champion. Congratulations, Dakota Kai. Damage control on top of the world right now. What a win for Dakota Kai. Nicely done, Dakota. Nicely done. All right, we're backstage. Finn Balor and Grayson Waller. Grayson says, AJ Styles, what are you doing here on NXT, mate? You here to see how the actual talent gets the job done? How Theory and I are going to win a shot at the NXT Tag Team Titles tonight? AJ says, not that it's any of your business, but I'm just visiting some friends. But trust me, Waller, I saw enough of you on Monday when I beat you. Question is, can you and Theory get along long enough to win? And he says, whatever. We're going to run through every team in that match and go on to become the new NXT Tag Team Champions. Then maybe you find yourself a partner and we can run it back. I guarantee the results will be different. AJ says, maybe I'll take you up on that if you can win. The only difference will be me beating you and Theory instead of just you next time around. Okay, so interesting. We'll talk about that tag team match in just a bit, but AJ's here. Finn Balor is also here. He says, did I hear you're looking for a tag team partner? Look no further. What do you say? Okay. AJ says, what do you follow me now, Finn? And you gotta be joking. You and me, partners? I don't know what you guys get up to in the Judgment Day Clubhouse, but whatever it is has rattled your brain. Finn replies with, I get your hesitation, AJ. We have a lot of history, but just picture it. The Prince, Finn Balor, the phenomenal AJ Styles, Former leaders of the Bullet Club, the OC and the Judgment Day. Who could stop us? No one. That's who. You know I'm right. You can feel it. I see it in your eyes. So let me set the stage. You and me together at Saturday night's main event. Just think about it. Wow. So this is what Finn Balor has been trying to do, getting AJ Styles' attention, showing up on the rampway on Monday Night Raw, talking to him backstage later on in the evening. Now here tonight on NXT, Finn Balor's trying to form a tag team with AJ Styles. I don't know if I'd trust that. I know AJ's skeptical. Interesting development there. I don't know what in the world is up Finn Balor's sleeve with this proposition of his. We're definitely going to follow that. Oh, Ridge Holland is out here. Oh, the D'Angelo family. They were scheduled for some promo time here. They are in that tag team main event, which we'll talk about in just a second. But Ridge Holland out here attacking Stax and Luca Crucifino on the rampway. Like I said, they were scheduled for promo time to promote this main event match, this tag team match that we have coming up. Contenders match for the NXT Tag Team Titles at Great American Bash. But Ridge Holland has taken it upon himself to come out here and attack them. Now we know that Ridge Holland and Tony D'Angelo, they've had some issues back and forth, but Ridge Holland just destroying 2/3 of the D'Angelo family right now. Just single-handedly demolishing this tag team. Crucifino, do something. He's just standing there watching. I guess he's going to go try to get a weapon or something. I don't know what he's doing. He's just walking around, letting Ridge do his thing. Now Ridge attacking him for it. I mean, you know, he's not doing his job here, which is protecting the family. Ridge Holland just tearing both of these men apart. My God. Alabama slam. Now finally Stax fighting back a little bit. Oh, but a clip on Ridge. Now Stax trying to fight back again. But Ridge not having any of it. Oh, he's got something to say. He says, Tony D'Angelo, I want to be added to the North American title match at Great American Bash next week. I took your boys out. Add me to the match or I'm coming for you too. Wow. So that's what that was all about. Ridge Holland taking out the D'Angelo family to get a shot at the North American Championship. Now, this is the match. This is our main event, which is about to start. That the D'Angelo family was about to come out here, cut a promo, and then we're going to start this match. I understand now the D'Angelo family are not going to be involved in this match. They are getting medical attention, and they have been taken out of this match. It's not going to happen. This, I understand we're going to have a mystery tag team replacement for the D'Angelo family. We have A-Town Down Under, Gallus, the Nemeth brothers, the LWO, and what was supposed to be the D'Angelo family all vying for a shot at the NXT Tag Team Championships at Great American Bash. Now the D'Angelo family no longer in this match, and we will have a mystery tag team joining the fray. We've got NXT's Nick and Ryan Nemeth here. Formerly Dolph Ziggler is Nick Nemeth, and his little brother competing here on NXT for a shot at the tag team titles as well. Somehow, mysteriously, Nick Nemeth changed tights by the time he got to the ring. I don't know how that happened. Magic. That's all I'm going to say. And oops. But the LWO out here, Cruz and Wild on their way to the ring. Plenty of NXT success for those two in the past. And I misspoke earlier. Gallus not involved in this match. But now we are going to find out who this mystery tag team is that is going to compete for a shot at the NXT Tag Team Championships. About to come out any... Oh my God. That is Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler, formerly known as The Revival here in WWE, now known as FTR. These are AEW wrestlers, AEW contracted wrestlers. And somehow they have found themselves in an NXT ring once again and competing for a shot at the NXT Tag Team Championships. This is the team replacing the D'Angelo family? How in the world is FTR here right now? Oh, things are not looking good for the rest of the teams in this match now. I'm in shock right now that we have FTR in an NXT ring. And Dax taking down Wild. Oh, but Grayson taking down Cash. Ryan Nemeth in the fray. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller not really teaming up too well, but the Nemeth brothers taking the fight to Austin Theory there. Wild outside the ring. Grayson still battling with Cash. Now Nemeth and Grayson at it while Harwood goes at it with Ryan Nemeth. Oh, Cash Wheeler has a baseball bat and is clocking Austin Theory on the outside. Grayson Waller and Austin Theory battling with Cash Wheeler. Dax Harwood in the ring with LWO. Nick Nemeth on the outside. Ryan Nemeth in the corner. Right now, things actually are not looking too good for FTR. LWO in control. Wild in the ring with Ryan Nemeth. Nick Nemeth now rolled into the ring as well by Austin Theory. Oh, and now Wild onto Ryan Nemeth. Harwood rushing into the ring. Wheeler taking out Grayson Waller. Hurricane Rana takes down Harwood. Oh, Cash Wheeler misses that clothesline. All four of these teams just, this is pure chaos. Tornado style 4-way tag team match. Nemeth went for a pin, broken up. Now Waller and Nemeth at it. Neck breaker by Ryan Nemeth on the Cash Wheeler, who just bounces right back up and takes Nemeth down. Now Harwood on the outside. Theory and Waller. Brief double team against the LWO. Nemeth and FTR are no strangers. Most of the competitors in this match are down and out right now. Grayson Waller, Austin Theory still standing. A-Town Down Under looking good at the moment. Oh wait, no, Austin Theory. Where is Austin Theory? I thought Austin Theory was standing. Oh, there he is on the outside. Oh, Poison Rana by, I think that was Cruz onto Dax Harwood. Now Wild with a Poison Rana on Cash Wheeler. Kendo stick just hurled across the ringside area at the Austin Theory. In the ring, we have Nick Nemeth and Dax Harwood all alone. Everyone else on the outside. Cash. Is that Wild battling on the announce desk? Harwood picks apart Nick Nemeth in the middle of the ring. Cash Wheeler clearing off the announce desk. Oh, reverse suplex by Nick Nemeth on Dax. Setting him up for something while Cash flings Wild into the announce desk. Enziguri on Harwood. Oh, is that a DDT on Ryan Nemeth, I believe, by Austin Theory on the floor. Now FTR in the ring going for a cover on Nick Nemeth. Kicks out. Ryan with a submission hold on Austin Theory. A lot of action to call. FTR, one of the most decorated tag teams in recent memory. Won tag team championships all across the world. Every company they've been in. Cover by Cruz, I believe that is, or is it Wild? No, I think that was Cruz. Submission hold. Broken up. You have Austin Theory on the outside with a low blow on Joaquin Wild. Nick Nemeth gets the kendo stick knocked out of his hand. Cash Wheeler in the middle of the ring with Ryan Nemeth. Double arm suplex into a bridge. Broken up by Grayson Waller. I'm still stunned that FTR is in this match right now. What happens if FTR wins? What happens if FTR, we have a cover. What happens if FTR wins the NXT Tag Team Championships and takes them back to AEW? This is unprecedented. This is crazy. Oh, Cruz with a running Hurricane Rana, taking down Ryan Nemeth. Cash takes down Cruz. Grayson hard into an exposed turnbuckle. Nice move by Wild in the middle of the ring on Nick Nemeth. Gets a 2.5. Almost won it right there. Now Dax with the cover. Oh, and Dax. Oh my God, FTR has just won this match. Austin Theory had his back turned. Had the opportunity to break it up. Didn't see the pin going on. We take a look back at some of the action during this chaotic match, but the important thing to note here is in the main event of NXT, AEW Tag Team, FTR with Dax busted open on both eyes. FTR has just won and become the #1 contenders for the NXT Tag Team Championships and will face the NXT Tag Team Champions at Great American Bash next week. What has just happened? And now we're ending the show with Tony D'Angelo. He says, Ridge, I don't respond well to threats, so I won't be adding you to my match at Great American Bash, but I pulled some strings and secured you another match instead with a hand-picked opponent. Good luck. You'll need it.